Sonny, Joey, 500. Got some goats in the building.
Get ready for a shakedown.
Prepare for a shakedown. We from Philly where they clap like huddles when they break down. Get ready for a shakedown. We underdogs, my guy. Kinda used to all the hate now. Prepare for it, man. Y'all get it. My QB got swag. My wideout is award winning. These fly Eagles fly. Joey and 500. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Here's a quote you can sing back. Shake squad up and don't be a dingbat. It's a shakedown.
Don't you frown. Here comes the shakedown.
Let's go.
Yo, by the way, I can dig back here. Welcome to the Philly Shakedown podcast with your host, Philly 500 and Joey Shakes. Joey, what's going on, my man?
Doing good. Tomorrow is the day. You know,
tomorrow is the day.
We see if the Eagles are back on track. That's
tomorrow is the season as far as I'm concerned. Because if they don't win this game, I think it's going to be all downhill from here. I don't know, man. There too many cracks in the armor right now. They've got to get it together and get it together quick. Twits, what's going on? Arthur McQueen, Jonas, Logan, Little G Griffith, thank you guys for being here. Tony, Rocco, thank you guys. Filioso, what's going on? Donnie Four, what's up? Barbie the Doll Prince on YouTube. We got royalty in the house. He let's see. Josu, I don't know if I said that right. ZZ, Nick, thank you, and everybody, thank you guys for being here. Yeah, I mean, tomorrow is a big day, and I mean, it's not, I don't think this is like a walk in the park game. This is going to be a tough game. Minnesota's got some weapons, and Carson Wentz, man. Will Carson Wentz get his revenge? That's the question.
Yeah, yeah. I think offensively, you're looking at the weakest link to that offense. I think literally you have to get into those passing lanes and disrupt that offense a little bit. And I don't know how we're going to hold up, but I guess we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, Nina, what's going on? It's good to see you. Thank you for being
Nina.
here. AJ, what's up? Jim Johnson's ghost is here. Jim Johnson's ghost? We need you tomorrow, man. We need this defense to come through, man. Well, I guess before we get into it, we should talk about the thing that you sent me because I thought that was really, really interesting. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, that was crazy. Let me get it. There was talk about the possibility that Kevin Patullo could be on his way out if things don't get better really, really quick. I thought it was pretty interesting. We're going to share this. I don't know if we can play the whole thing, but
yeah,
play what we can.
We'll see. We will see.
Yeah, we'll see. So let me go in here. All right. So here's what he said. A little bit of what he said.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
No sound.
No sound?
Nope.
Okay. Let me figure out why that is no sound.
When you click the share button, I think there's like a button that says like share audio or something like that.
Oh, let me
share it on StreamYard.
Yeah. Audio. Also share audio.
From what I remember, because I don't use it anymore.
Okay.
So.
Here you go. All right. Yeah, I think you're right. See? Allow. Got it. All right. So let's see if this works now. See, I'm such a moron. All right. So here we go. Tell me now if you can hear it.
Well, now I'm being told that there was another emergency meeting between Jalen Hurts and embattled offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo.
Okay.
Now, Kevin Patullo is a longtime friend, apparently, of Nick Sirianni's.
Yes.
And has been on the staff for a while.
Yep.
And that's how he got elevated to offensive coordinator when your boy went.
Is it still there?
No.
What the frick happened?
I don't know.
Hold
I
on.
saw it covered up by me and you, and then
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Let me rewind that. I think I clicked on the wrong button. I'm a moron, dude. I don't know how to do this.
No,
shit.
you're fine. It's
All right. So let's try this again. I got to turn the audio on. All right, let's try this again. All right, now you see the mother humper, right?
Yes, I see it.
Okay. All right, cool. All right.
I'm being told that there was another emergency meeting between Jalen Hurts and embattled offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo.
Okay.
Now, Kevin Patullo is a longtime friend, apparently, of Nick Sirianni's.
Yes.
And has been on the staff for a while.
Yep.
And that's how he got elevated to offensive coordinator when your boy went down to New Orleans to coach the Saints, right? But there are rumblings in Philadelphia. The Eagles have the Vikings this weekend, and then the rematch against the Giants, and then the bye week.
Yeah.
That Kevin Patullo, not my words, it's coming from Philly. Apparently, the word in Philadelphia is he's got these 2 games to figure it out.
2 games.
And if the Eagles' offense does not get figured out against Minnesota and or the New York Giants, that Kevin Patullo will be removed from his duties as offensive coordinator during the bye week. And whoever they elevate or bring in, I don't know who else is on that staff, to be honest, that would replace him. Or maybe Nick Sirianni tries to take over play calling, which was an abject failure early in his career.
Yeah.
But it's interesting.
So that's pretty crazy. What are your thoughts on that, man?
I mean, realistically, can you even give this 2 weeks? I mean, you're really going to give this 2 weeks? I mean, you lose the next 2. Just say you're 4. You're 4-4. You go into the bye week. You know, what options do you have? Another promotion from within? I mean, no one else is. I mean, maybe do they reckon someone's going to be 5? They made contact with some coordinators that are out there, or maybe some head coaches that are going to get fired that maybe that are going to come to Philadelphia in a couple weeks if this thing doesn't work out. I mean, there's got to be a plan behind this, right? So realistically, we had that big meeting. Remember, Patullo met with the offense early this week, and it went well, and practice has been good this week. A lot of energy. The practices seem to be really going well. And then apparently Jalen Hurts and Patullo have had a separate meeting. Okay. And now from this take, which you got to take everything with a grain of salt, obviously, but if they're giving Patullo the rest of these next couple weeks before the bye week, I mean, I don't know if that's. Can you save the season by that time to bring somebody else? To bring somebody else in. I don't know.
See, it's hard for me to believe that's the case, because why would the Eagles leak that out? Even if like Howie and even the coach, if they're all thinking that, why are you going to leak that out? You're not going to tell Patullo, hey, if you don't get together in 2 weeks, we're replacing you. So you know what I mean? Like that's a little hard for me to buy into.
Yeah.
That would even come out. Secondly, I mean, to me, it sounds like more like somebody's assuming. Now, it is typical of the Eagles to do something like that in a bye week. That's typically when they like to like do things, but I don't know if that would be the case. And you can't hire from outside the organization. You can only promote somebody who's going to run the same stuff, So I don't know. It's hard to know if that's real or not, I guess we'll find out. Hopefully we won't find out because they'll start playing well, but I don't know. I don't know if I buy into it. Just why would Cartman, whatever the hell this guy's name is, why would he know and have some inside source telling you that when the Eagles, they're not going to tell Patullo that, hey, you got 2 games or you're done. Like, they're not going to do that. So I don't know. I don't know if I buy it. Jabutu, thank you for Super Chat. You guys need to let me co-host on the show. Oh, yeah, definitely. We'll do that right away. Thank you for Super Chat, though. Nick, thank you for Super Chat. Huge. Q is playing. Hopefully he's fully healthy. I worry about Q playing.
Yeah, that's another one that's bothering me, too. Like, he looks... Even at practice this week, like he's been full, like he's been like he said he's ready to go to play on Sunday. He doesn't look healthy. I mean, he looks like he's not there yet. I mean, I think they're rushing him back because they need him this week. I don't even think he's fully healthy.
Well, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that they're rushing these guys back because they're desperate. Like, why is Landon Dickerson playing again? Like, you really need to play. You can't rest him another week.
Well, he's questionable, and Jalen Carter's questionable. So
I wouldn't play him if they're not healthy. I'm not playing them because you're
Go
never
ahead,
going to get going. You're never going to get anything going if these guys aren't healthy.
No, and Jalen Carter said he was playing earlier in the week. He said he was playing this week, and now he's questionable for Sunday. So I don't know if they're just trying to trick the other team. They're just trying to put out a fake report a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, it's going to suck to have Jalen Carter out for another week. I mean, he's sorely missed. I mean, we got to give this guy a contract soon. This guy needs to – this is a year-to-year league. He's got to get healthy, get on the field, and if it's not this week, then it's going to be another loss for this defensive line. And, if you're getting Q back, how long is he going to last in this game? Hopefully the whole game without coming back out. It seems like the Eagles might be going with Adoree Jackson. Now switching back to Adoree Jackson now. They just don't know who to fucking put in there.
But Ringo cut his hair, though.
Good for him.
I mean, now we're ready to go.
He's lighter now. He's a lot lighter.
Yeah. Anthony Perry, thank you for the super chat. We're going to handle our business, including Woogie Boogie Nights. Go Birds. I like it. Woogie Boogie Nights. He ain't no Dirk Diggler, I'll tell you that. Dre Diesel, thank you for the super chat. Yo, my guys, how y'all doing? I don't feel good about tomorrow, so we'll probably win. Laugh out loud. Well, as long as we win. I'm sorry you don't feel good, but I just want to win. So, I'll take it. Green Blaze, the flag, thank you for super chat. He goes, I know this is an Eagle show, but did you see the interview James Franklin gave on College Game Day? My opinion, a Largon fight. No, I didn't see it at all. I didn't see it, but I'll have to check it out. Nick, thank you for super chat. Hire McDaniel for offensive coordinator if he gets fired in 2 weeks. Maybe as a consultant.
Yeah.
Anthony Perry, thank you for the super chat. It has to be a backup plan. It feels like Mike McDaniel because I don't think they would trust Sirianni hiring him from within again. How do you bring in a guy mid-season and say, all right, run your system now? That's the only problem with it. I think you would have to hire him as like a consultant. Then you take somebody on the offense and you promote him to interim offensive coordinator. I think that would be the way you have to do it.
Yeah,
thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, the only guy they have right now is that they could promote is the quarterback coach. I think I forgot his name, Scott something. I know he was he was Bowling Green's like offensive coordinator for like 7-8 years, something like that. But other than that, he hasn't been offensive coordinator in a long time. So
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. Spunky, a member for 62 months. What's going on?
Spunk? What's up, buddy?
We just were talking about Spunky.
We were.
Good to see you, man. Daniel Son, man, thank you for super chat. He goes, my fault about Thursday. Was a little fired up. What was Thursday? I don't even remember. I guess it's okay because I don't even remember. Spunky, thank you for super chat. A must win tomorrow. Yeah, I feel like even though it's technically not a must win, I feel like it is a must win. Like this team must win this game, dude. Yeah. And I do worry about Q. I do worry about it. I still think the biggest problem is the pass rush. Like the one thing is the Vikings have been sacked, I think, 21 times, the most in the first 5 weeks. Carson does hold the ball. You should be able to get home. But, are we going to get production out of this pass rushing situation? I mean, we didn't talk about it, but Zadarius Smith retired. He retired. He's
no.
He just said, I had enough of this shit. And he retired.
Yeah, dude.
Now you've got an even bigger hole.
It was not even 2 weeks. It was like, 2 weeks ago? He was in the locker room. He was like, oh, I'm not close to retiring, and I got juice left in the tank. He seemed like he was still learning the defense. And all of a sudden he retires, and it's like, damn, like what else can go? What else? We're back to square one now. Now we have nobody.
But you don't have Nolan Smith already. You're getting no production from Jalen Hunt. Azeez Ojulari's only played 1 week. And Uche, it hasn't been that great. So where are you going to get production from on the edge? That's the question. Like, I mean, we could go into it a little bit. Like that's why we hear the names like Trey Hendrickson, who might not get traded now because Cincinnati all of a sudden is going to get rolling, and then you have a bunch of other guys. I mean, this is why I think the Eagles have no choice but to go get a pass rusher.
Yeah, they need not a pass rusher that was hurt last year, not a practice squad, not a guy off the street that they're just, you know what I mean? Like the only guy that they could probably get off the street right now, if that's a cheaper option, if that's the way they're going to go, is Yannick Ngakoue. And how many fucking times have we said his name over the last 5 years, teasing to come to the Eagles? I mean, he's 30 years old now. He was that journeyman edge rusher, that 1 year deal type, 6 to, like 5 to 8 sack type guy. For just to give some edge help, but is that really going to do much of anything? Like, how aggressive are they willing to go for an edge rusher? Are they willing to give up like high draft capital for a guy like Trey Hendrickson? Like, I'm saying that's probably not going to happen now, but anybody else, I don't know.
I don't know. Spunky Man, thank you for super chat. He goes, a must win tomorrow. Yeah, I think I read that one. Definitely must win situation. No doubt about it. Chris versus the World says we changed defensive coordinators in 2023, and it was downhill. It was downhill from there. That's true. I mean, we fired Desai, right, which was a panic move. They promote what's his face. I can't remember the dude's name, and he decides that he's going to start changing defense.
Yeah,
and it was all downhill from there, dude. I mean, we had no chance. Defense stunk.
Yeah, because because we weren't comparing this year to 23 because the defense was really keeping us in games. But that Giants game, though, when it seemed like that defense really checked out in the second half, it got us a little bit worried now. I mean, your defense saved you in 5 games. Let's be realistic. The defense the defense got us 5 wins this year. Without that defense rolling the way they were earlier in the season, we wouldn't be where we're at right now. So they can't hold your balls for that long. they can't.
No.
So
Jim says Philly mother humping 500. Damn it. How the hell are you doing? I'm doing good. Jim, how are you? You guys playing Woogie again? Bring it on. Cowboys Eagles playing like ass. Yeah, it's Woogie time. We gotta bury Woogie tomorrow. He's actually looked not bad with Minnesota. So it could be a tough game. Washington, Dallas, that'll be interesting.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be like 85-80 that game because both defenses, Dallas and Washington, stink.
Is McLaurin back for that game? I know Debo's out.
Debo's out.
Officially out.
I don't know about McLaurin, but man, I just think both those defenses cannot stop. They cannot stop a nosebleed, dude.
No.
Fabio, thank you for super chat. Philly, what's your email? YoPhilly500@yahoo.com.
Yahoo.
Yeah. Let's see. Ish, thank you for super chat. I mean, I appreciate you. What up, Joey and Philly? My biggest concern is that it's both sides of the ball. Defense and offense, we need Crosby and not Trey. And I think getting a vet cornerback too is more cheaper. Go get Walker or Chubb. Well, I'm thinking with Crosby is, 1, I don't think they're trading Crosby. 2, if they trade Crosby, you're going to have to pay some serious draft picks. You're talking like possibly two ones or something like that. So I don't see Crosby going anywhere. You do need another cornerback, and I think they should look for it. But I mean, Walker's not going to go anywhere either because Jacksonville's winning. But Chubb or Jalen Phillips,
it's just
one of those guys is going to have to be it. I think. I don't know if you can do any better at the deadline.
Yeah, I mean, with a bad team like Miami is right now, I mean, Chubb, like, what has he got, like 3 sacks on the year?
4, I think 4.5. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's 29 years old. Because of certain teams winning right now, we're just in a really bad spot.
Yeah,
like, even
that
to make
Bengal win was bad.
Yeah,
we did not want that Bengals win.
No.
Yeah. King of Kings, member for 32 months. So 500, we must win big and not barely winning it. Look, right now I'll just take a win, but it would be nice to see the offense play good. Because I think if the offense isn't playing good, it's going to affect the defense.
Yeah.
How many times last week did we start like in our own 10-yard line? Like, you ever notice that the field position that we start at is always way worse than the other team? Like, I swear other teams start the 35, 40
We can't get past the 30.
We're starting at the 11.
Yeah, and
Every game.
I think the new kicking rule is screwing all that up. I think it's making teams work a lot harder to get those extra yards on kick return. It makes it harder because you have kickoff and kickoff return. You have both lines really close to each other, and yeah, we can't. I don't know. Like, they need to start that Gibson kid from the Jets. That's a wide receiver kicker. I don't know how you went through an offseason program. Like, you brought in all these speed, like, specialists. You brought in these fast wide receivers, some like type of return specialists, and you got rid of some of the guys, and there's been no answer for kick return. There's been no answer. And you might as well put nobody on punt return. Like, we can't block for shit. Michael Clay, I don't know what he's doing, but
well, kick returns, they can't even catch the ball. Like, how many times do they bobble the ball, have to stop, wait, and then they're pretty much screwed up? So it's been bad. Dre Diesel, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, we haven't made a move yet. It's mind-boggling. I just think that a lot of teams are not going to do anything until they get closer to the deadline. So I think you got about another 2 weeks before you're really going to start to see things happen. I really do. Spunky, thank you for Super Chat. Question for 500. What positions do you view as a must target need before the trade deadline? Any player particularly you would target? Yeah, for me, I think it's edge rusher. I think you need an edge rusher even more than a corner because, I thought with Zadarius Smith, you already needed another one. But now that he's gone, I think you actually need two. But I think you need a pass rusher. I would target Bradley Chubb because I think he's healthier he's been in like years.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got like 4.5 sacks, something like that. But he also came up with Vic Fangio. So he knows the scheme. So the transition may be a lot easier for him. I mean, Trey Hendrickson I would love, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Max Crosby is realistic either. So I think it's going to have to be a guy like Chubb. I would look at Chubb and then maybe secondary, try to get another cornerback in here.
If they could try to get Ward, that'd be great. I mean, but realistically, how much do they want to give up for a cornerback? Like, what are they? I mean, there's rumors that they might go after both positions, but one might be immediate and one might be like mid-tier. But I don't think you have a chance to get somebody immediate anyway, because I don't think Howie wants to give up all those. I don't think Howie wants to give up all the draft compensation. Someone's saying, Reek Woolen said Reek Woolen from Seattle.
Yeah.
He's a starter in 23, 24, and he got beat out after the first game in 25. And everyone's saying that maybe he needs a new team. He needs to just go somewhere else to kind of revive himself again. So that could be another target too.
Yeah. But I mean, I think if you get a cornerback, let's say a decent corner, I think you're still going to have a lot of problems because you're not getting any pressure on the quarterback. True. So, if a guy has, all day to throw, how does that help you? I think you need an edge rusher first, cornerback second is how I would I view it.
Yeah.
Anthony Perry, David Super Chat goes, Trevon Diggs gets a concussion at home on his day off. Has to be top 10 ridiculous. Now he's out for the game tomorrow as well.
Yeah,
so he got a concussion at home? What did he do? What the hell did he do at home? Anyways, that sounds like Dallas just doesn't want to play him because they probably want to trade him. I don't trust things like that. Like Hendrickson not playing Thursday. Like, maybe they want to trade Diggs and they don't want him to play and get hurt. So they say, he got a concussion. Marcus, thank you for Super Chat. You guys saw the targets Chase and Higgins got. Is it that hard to feed Brown and Devontae Smith like that on our own team? They weren't doing kill shots every play either. I hope KP was taking notes. Go ahead.
I'm just I watched that game on Thursday. Like it was cool to see Flacco not even practicing for a full week with that squad. And Flacco, he's got a lot of experience, so I can't take that away from him at 40 years old. So but yeah, like Jamar Chase, how many passes to the sideline? It was over and over and over, like pass, over 20. I don't know how many targets, 20 something targets. I mean, they made it look so damn they made it look so easy.
Yeah.
And AJ's got like 25 for the year.
I know.
It's crazy, ridiculous. Dude.
It's ridiculous. And what some people will say is, well, Flacco knows how to get rid of the ball quick. He knows how to do timing routes and things like that. And Jalen doesn't. He holds the ball too long. That'll be the excuse. But I think that's something that why is that not something that you would work on a quarterback with? Like, does this team, do they look at Hurts and go, you're a finished product, we're not going to try to develop your game anymore? Or do they work on things like, all right, like, look, if you feel uncomfortable throwing in the middle of the field, we need to work on that in the offseason. If you have problems on timing routes, we got to work on that in the offseason. Like, do they work on these things at all? I don't understand it. He's going into he's in his like 4th year as a starter. I mean, this shit should be simple, dude. They should be all day long, especially with Devontae and AJ Brown. I mean, teams constantly give them space. They should be able to go 1st and 10, throw 3-yard gain, 4-yard gain. You know what I mean? Now it's 2nd and 6. You can come back and you run, and it'll work. But no, they act like it's so hard. I don't get it either. It's mind-boggling, dude. It really is.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if they have to, offensively, the roster offensively, I don't even know if they could really deal with another game like they did last week. Like, can they actually survive another? Like, if they play like that last week, if it's still not good enough and they still lose this game, like, I don't know if they could survive. Like, when does the roster, when do the players offensively say, like, they start giving up on because what happens is they have this great week of practice, they have these meetings, like, we want results. If there's no results tomorrow, like, Jeffrey Lurie's got to step in and make sure that the players they got to keep these players satisfied and got to make a change. No,
it's true. It's true. I think tomorrow is a giant game because I think that we're going to see how this team responds to 2 losses in a row. Because that game versus the Giants was so bad that it's like I think it was like 2023 where they quit. So did this team quit and that's just the first of it we're seeing, or was it just a bad game and they regroup and they come back stronger tomorrow? So I think really the first quarter, just the energy the team comes out with is going to tell me a lot.
Malata already said at a press conference this week in the locker room that this team hasn't been focused. And if he says that, then why is there a lack of focus? There's a lack of focus because the play calling is really bad and you're not getting the best usage out of all your players. I mean, your offensive line, we've never been this beaten up in a while. Just remember last year, we didn't really have too many injuries. And when you start having injuries, you're going to be exposed at certain positions. So, something got to fix. But.
Yeah. Logan Motorsports says, Philly, I want to see a cigar video tomorrow night. Me too. Agree that next 2 games against the Vikings and the Giants, again, will tell us a lot, no doubt. Oh, yeah. I think the first quarter tomorrow, just by the energy they come out with, the look on their face, like, that's going to show me a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think we get back on track till the Giants game. Hope I'm wrong. So that would be another look. That would put us at 4-3. That's that's crazy. I don't know if we could go through another week of this crap though. This team, like somebody's gonna blow, dude.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't feel like. I feel like when you get these players excited throughout the week that they're going to change things. And Barkley said a lot of positive things, and then they go into this game tomorrow and they look like a complete disaster. It's like, then what do you believe what you're doing at practice is helping and the direction that these players are getting from the coaching staff? I mean, I hate hearing Patula at press conferences. I hate it because I feel like he never takes any accountability. It's always the team. It's not him, and Nick is trying to like, someone asked a question about why Jalen Hurts is doing the wrong thing or not doing this right. And he's like, it's not just him, it's the team. What about defensively? It's the team. He's trying to not, put anybody under the bus or not act like someone's getting thrown under the bus. That's on one guy or one player. And I get that. You want to have some peace. But I don't know. Because of some of the personalities you have offensively, like, I don't know if they could survive another week like this. I just don't. Even if they play good for, like, what if they just play good for a half and they win this game? Like, it's still not going to be right. Like, it's still like, I'm not asking for a massacre tomorrow. I'm asking for 4 quarters of a complimentary football. That's all I'm asking. It's not much.
If they win, it'll be like, yeah, we got stuff to work on, but we won, so we can move on. But if they lose, and if they lose with, like, not even if they lose, like, if they came out and played fantastic football and they just lost a tough game, I could build on that. I could be like, all right, fine, we lost, but damn, they seem like they got it going. We saw some signs of life. That's good. We can move on. But if they come out like the way they came out against the Giants and get beat like that, then to me it's like, oh, here we go again. It just feels like it, Oh, I sorry, I forgot to read this one. Father and Joey, do you think the offense has anything to do with analytics? I think they use analytics probably too much, especially on the play calling. I think a lot of teams are doing it right now, but I think analytics definitely has something to do with it, because I think a lot of times they're like, all right, well, analytics say that you got to do this on this down, you got to do this on that down, and that this is what we do successfully on this down, and then they do it, and then teams begin to stop it and adjust, and the analytics doesn't adjust with them, so they still keep using the analytics, but there's no feel for the game. You ever watch the game with the Eagles and go, do these coaches have a feel for what's going on in the field? Like, do they have a feel for the game? And a lot of times they don't. And I think that's where analytics comes in,
No.
Big Ed says TJ Gardner-Johnson could cover the slot when it's not an elite wide receiver. So sign CJ Gardner-Johnson. Then we focus on a trade. I would get both players, Chubbs and Phillips, or Texas Anderson and Edwards for 2026, 27 thirds and tank. I don't know if they give you Anderson for a 3rd round pick.
Yes. Did we talk about Chauncey getting?
No, I don't think we talked about him getting cut from the Ravens. No.
Yeah.
I don't think we did. What were your thoughts on that?
I don't know. I mean, I think they just made the move for him to be on practice squad till they were trying to figure out another. I think that trade they made from the Chargers, that safety, they ended up. Did they trade? Did they
got another safety?
Yeah, I think that's when they let him go. He's out there. I mean, look, if the Eagles don't sign him, just then whatever happened, dude. And I'm tired of talking about it because we're still trying to figure something out that we're probably never going to know until maybe 20 years down the road, because I really don't know what the case is with him and why the Eagles just, if it wasn't Cap, what is it? Like, what's the issue? That they wanted to get rid of him that badly. I don't know. I really don't.
I don't know. I mean, they could technically sign him tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it would increase your safety position and your secondary. It would help a lot.
Energy.
And they just don't want to do it. So there's obviously something. I never believed it had to do it with money anyways.
No, of course not.
So yeah, they're not gonna bring him back. Go after yourself. As Vic Fangio has a little feel for the game, but he's not Buddy Ryan. I like Fangio, but he's not Buddy Ryan. I agree. There's no doubt about it. I saw somebody wrote here. Where was it? Something about Isaiah Rodgers. Isaiah Rodgers too. Yeah, Isaiah Rodgers is going to be playing us tomorrow, man. I mean, that's another giant mistake. What did you think about the whole idea this week that the Eagles were coming out seeming like they wanted to make a point that they tried to sign Isaiah Rodgers? They seemed very sensitive about this issue, where they were like, yeah, we tried to sign Isaiah Rodgers, but he just didn't do it. And he was like, nah, basically he came out and he's like, Don't believe in me. Don't believe what you hear. Like they didn't try to sign.
I mean, Nick said like we weren't able to sign because that came the next morning when Sirianni had the press conference. He said that we would like to keep everybody, but we couldn't. Apparently a deal was already on the table for Rodgers. Rodgers didn't go back to the Eagles to match it, and Rodgers just signed with the Vikings. I mean, I think they literally just played the passive game and they literally just let that CB2 spot kind of suffer. Yeah. I think that's what they did. I don't think they had an offer on the table.
No, that's as Isaiah said, you're fake news, Ed Kratz. See, I think Ed Kratz leaked that now because I think he got that from the Eagles, who wanted that out there because they're upset or they're embarrassed that they let this guy get away. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think look, they only paid him was like $8 million for 2 years. It wasn't a lot of money for the Eagles not to be able to sign him. I mean, like, why couldn't you get that done ahead of time?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
And he wanted to come back. I mean, now he's one of the top corners in the league right now. Fantastic on all three phases.
Yeah.
So
if we collapse like 23, do we fire Sirianni? I don't think they will.
No. They won't. They won't fire him, but there's got to be rules set to the hiring. I mean, I'm not really. I mean, look, Howie Roseman, like, we can give him shit because he deserves a lot of shit for some of the moves or some of the stuff that he did in this past offseason that's now affecting us this year. But the coaching is affecting us way more than maybe some of the injuries. And I know that I know certain things do affect it, but the hiring has got to change. However they're hiring, don't give Nick any power in hiring. However, whatever the case may be, like, that's got to change.
Yeah, Nick could lose every game the rest of the year, and they're not firing him.
No, they're not.
He is. I mean, you go to 2 Super Bowls in 3 years, they're not firing you, dude. They're not firing him. So he's not going anywhere. But I don't think he's going to be able to pick his offensive coordinator anymore. That's for sure.
Better not.
No.
I'm done with that.
Yeah, he just signed an extension. We don't even know how much. They didn't even want to tell us. Did you hear the Philly Eagles are going after Wyatt Teller from the Browns? I don't even know who the hell that is.
The only Wyatt I know. Wyatt? I don't know. The only Wyatt I know is from Green Bay at the DT. That's the only Wyatt I know.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is. So I mean, sounds like a movie star. Go watch Guns in the Ground, starring Wyatt Teller. Sphinx says if they went after Parsons, then they could have kept most of the team from last season. We were just feeling ourselves after Super Bowl win. Yeah, I think they were looking at 2026 going, all right, we got a bunch of big signings there. We'll be okay this year. We'll be good enough to compete, and we should be fine. And that's how they looked at it. He's a guard. Oh, well, that's good. I mean, look, I offensive line help would be fine. You know? Yeah, Wyatt Earp. I don't know who that is though. He's a dog. Great. Get him in here. You know, I mean, where are you going to put him? I don't think Steen has been like. I don't think Steen is the main problem with your offensive line. I think it's been your left guard and center. I think those have been your biggest problems.
Yeah, I don't think Milano's played great either. I don't think he's played good.
No,
better than most, but I don't think he's played consistent either.
Yeah, I agree. Tattle tells us 500. It feels like an entire light year since we played. Yeah, it feels like a long time.
Yeah, dude, doesn't it though? It does feel like a while.
Yeah, when you lose those Thursday games, man, it's always long. Same with a bye week. Like, you lose right before, it's always a long 2 weeks. And then with everything going on with the Eagles, it just is worse. You know, it's just worse. But it's crazy. I mean, that Giant game just makes me sick. What do you think about the Giants? Like they're kind of getting a little cocky. They're talking shit with the Broncos all week, starting problems. The players going back and forth with the Broncos now, and you got the fans acting like they won a Super Bowl.
They're acting like they're going to the NFC Championship game right now. I don't know. I don't know what they think they're doing. I mean, it's actually been so. I mean, look, the Eagles, the Giants haven't won against the Eagles on prime time in a while, and you know, they caught the Eagles when they weren't playing well, and they've had I don't know what they think they have, and they have a long season ahead to really show who they really are this year. You know, then they might go after a receiver now. They feel like they're on top of the world right now. And look, they won fair and square. We could say that. We got our asses handed to us. We got our asses kicked fair and square. That's what I'll say. That's realistic. But I mean, you know, you're going into week 7 now. I mean, it's just you got a long season ahead. They got their second win of the season. You know, so we'll see.
Exactly. Nick says Teller would immediately take Steen's spot and help more with Jurgens. Yeah, I guess. I mean, if I don't, like I said, I don't know anything about him, so I'll take people's word for it. But if they want to do that, I'm totally good with that. You know what I mean? Totally good with that. You know, whatever can help their their offensive line's got to get going, and that running game's got to get going. A roll Philly Dogs, David Super Chat. Sirianni won't get fired, but he'll lose autonomy. Yeah, I agree with that. Broncos going to smoke up tomorrow. Like, they're going back and forth on Twitter with the Broncos. It's like, what the frig? Honestly, at this point, I'm willing to give up a good $5 to $7 million for Stephon Gilmore. I don't know what he's got left. Why is Stephon Gilmore still out there if he's so good? Seriously, if he's so good, why is he still out there?
Yeah, I mean, you're not looking for anybody. I mean, look, you can't find anybody that's shut down, and you're not trading for somebody for high draft compensation. You just need someone to be a little more than like mid-tier, a little bit more than serviceable. I mean, that's it. But I mean, they can't just make a move at corner. They have to go after both, or just an edge, and I'll be somewhat happy in some case. But you know.
Roll Philly Dogs, man. I wanted to thank you for that super chat, man. Thank you. Dad says Steen can't play right tackle. We have to draft the right tackle next year and get him ready to replace Lane. Yeah, I hear you. You're going to have to draft the right tackle. Roy says, hey, guys, how can we praise Howie and call him a genius, but then blame him for our issues? I mean, look at this roster offense. Howie put together a hell of a roster. It falls on the coaches, period. Well, I mean, I think Howie's human, right? We go overboard with the genius thing sometimes, but you know, he's had a pretty good stretch where a lot of things have worked out. I think this year, though, when you look at some of the moves, they haven't worked out. You let Milton Williams go, having a great year. Josh Sweat is on pace for like 15, 16 sacks. Then you get Isaiah Rodgers, who's listed as one of the best corners right now in football. So, I mean, I don't think Howie made the right decisions. Now, I don't kill him for it because it's going to happen. You're never going to be perfect, you know. And I still think they've got enough talent on this team that they should be playing better than what they were. So, you know, for that reason, I blame the coaches. But, you know, I don't kill Howie. For the only move I don't like, there were 2 moves I didn't like that we made last year. One, that we didn't sign Isaiah Rodgers, and that they let C.J. Gardner-Johnson go. Other than that, I can't say anything because I agreed with every other move he made. Yeah, and they were wrong.
Is the draft turning out to be a successful draft, or is it more of a wait and see approach by the end of the year? Like, is Jahad Campbell good? I mean, look, I looked at some charts for Jahad Campbell and his coverage. He's been on the top of his game when it comes to coverage as a linebacker. He's been as good as Fred Warner. I mean, there's only a very few out there, and he's been damn near perfect when it comes to coverage. And I like Jahad Campbell a lot. Makuba is a whole another situation where I think we just have to wait a little bit longer. But what do you think of the draft in general, how it's looking now? Or do you, like I said, do you think we have to wait by the end of the year to see if there's more to it than that?
Yeah, I gotta wait. We gotta wait until the end of the year. It's still too early to tell. I just don't know, you know. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. It's just too early right now. I mean, we gotta remember we're still not even halfway through the year yet. So you know, you still got a whole other half season left to play, and a lot of times when you get into November and December, a lot of the things that happen in September and October seem like a lifetime ago. You forget about it really quick. You know what I mean? Sean Davis, thank you for super chat, man. Appreciate it. What up, guys? Philly, can I get my wrench back? Your wrench? I didn't take your wrench. I never took your wrench. Did you lose it? I don't know why. You did. I didn't take it from you, buddy. I don't know why it's not there. Sometimes it happens, I guess. But there you go. Thank you, man. Sorry about that. Andy Perry, thank you for Super Chat. Goes, how is still top GM in the league, though? No one is batting 1,000. Yeah, I mean, I agree. No one's batting 1,000, and he's going to make mistakes. They're going to happen. But, it just seemed like, you had 3 big ones this year. And I don't know. They didn't. I really think this year was. I really think they were like really looking at 2026, and I really think they were looking more at 2026 than they were at 2025.
Mm-hmm.
They were focused on Jalen Carter's got to get an extension. Maybe you got to do Dean.
Yeah.
Who else? Jordan Davis. They got all these extensions coming, and I think that was their focus more than 2026. And I think they thought. We signed Barkley. We know we got a good running game. We know we're going to win games with this offense, especially that offensive line, and we'll be fine. So, I think that's what they did.
Yeah, offensively, they knew they were set going into this season, even having a new offensive coordinator. But defensively, they I wasn't expecting them to sign Milt, not Josh Sweat. I mean, and they kind of they want to save some money with Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. They'll save $6 million next year, and then 27 they'll save like 13.8. So obviously you got to look at, are you paying, you're paying Carter, are you paying Reed Blankenship, are you paying Nolan Smith depending on what he does the rest of this year, are you paying Nakobe Dean? And that's a whole nother thing to talk about because we don't even know what the plan is with Nakobe Dean coming back into this defense. And then you got Quinyon Mitchell, and remember, Cooper DeJean only has 4 years because he doesn't have that 5th-year option. He's a second-round pick. So you got a lot of contracts you're going to have to give out. And they just let things go the way they went and prayed that the season would go well.
They did. Luke Bradshaw, thank you for Super Chat. Goes, key to the Eagles is sustaining drives offensively, allowing defenses to rest and have energy towards the end of the game. Can't have consistent 3-and-outs. I agree. I agree, and the question is, we went the first 4 weeks, it was like extreme run, right? Then they come out last week and they pass a lot more, run less. Now, are they going to go right back to that other extreme, or are they going to be a balanced offense? That's what I want to see, Are they going to come out and just say, all right, we're going back to what we did because we won games when we did that? Or are they going to come out and be more balanced? We're going to find out early.
No, I mean, I hope you run the ball more than out of more than 2 formations. I hope you at least get some to the outside. It would be nice,
Yeah,
so
I think you want to see Barkley around 20 carries a game, at least. Okay, and then I think you want Hurts throwing between 20 and 30 times. No, anything more than that, it begins to get imbalanced. Eagles 93 says, "Yo, Philly 500. I'm still chapped ass about our last loss. Can't wait for tomorrow to get a W against Woogie. I can't wait either, man. It's been a hard week since that loss, no doubt." Anthony Perry, David Super J goes, Commanders fans are calling Bill kill, Bill fumble. What is that? I don't even know what that means. Do you know what that means? Kill Bill, Bill fumble. Bill kill, Bill fumble. I don't know what the heck does that even mean? I don't know what that means, but I'm going to show you something that I know what it means. We're going to talk about something real quick that I know what it means. Check this out. The ultimate sports prediction market. Dive into peer-to-peer plays, create your own odds, and face off with fellow fans for bigger thrills and better payouts through exciting sweepstakes. Legal in 40 states. It's the smartest way to play. Get started now with promo code Philly500 and score up to $200 in ProfitX cash. That's $200 in ProfitX cash. Just use promo code Philly500. Let me know how it goes. You must be of legal age. Void where prohibited. All right, so let me show you this. All right, so I don't know what you're thinking, Amar. Here's kind of what I was thinking. The Eagles we should do. If you want a good play, if you want a good match, this is how I'm thinking. Let's see. Is this coming up? Okay, so you look at this game, right? I just lost it again. I don't know why it always does that. But if you look at this game, the Eagles over under for this game with the Vikings is 43.5. I again think this is an over game, and I think this is an easy thing because one, Vikings got a good passing offense. They're going to score points. Do you trust the corners that you have? Is Mitchell going to even be healthy? And if they do score points through the air, the Eagles are going to have to score points to match. So I like the over in this game, man. What do you think?
Yeah, I do too. I mean, if Quinyon could stay up for 4 quarters in this game, I think they could handle it okay. And I think Fangio will find a way, hopefully, to get pressure on Carson Wentz, keep him in that pocket. And if we could take away Carson Wentz's first read, I think they can get some sacks on him tomorrow. I'm hoping. So I'll take that over.
Yeah,
definitely.
I do too. And if you guys like this, you can go check out ProfitX. Get $200 in ProfitX cash. Use Shake72 code or Philly 500. Either one, you can't go wrong. And that's the play for tomorrow, man. So we'll see how it goes. No doubt about it.
Yes.
I realize CJ Gardner-Johnson played great last year, but we need to stop questioning Howie on trading him. At this point, 31 other teams are saying the juice isn't worth the squeeze. There's something there. I agree. And it would be a lot easier for me to understand it if we knew what it was. But the fact that, they came out and said, oh, we did it for salary cap reasons. That's what bothers me more than anything,
Yeah.
I don't know, what it was, but if it was, they just didn't like his attitude or whatever, maybe he's a pain in the ass, put up with it. You won a Super Bowl, put up with it. If it's off the field stuff and he's getting in trouble, then fine. I get it. But if it's just he's a pain in the ass, put up with it.
Yeah.
I mean, put up with it. The dude, you're going to Super Bowls with the guy,
Yeah, that's true.
Not every you need a couple guys like that on your defense. Just my opinion. You don't need choir boys on your defense. You need some guys with a little bit of attitude. But if it's off the field stuff, fine. But we don't know of any CJ Gardner-Johnson to have any off the field issues. We don't.
No,
I mean, he's never gotten any trouble.
No.
So what could it be? He's a pain in the ass.
Okay.
Maybe you need a little of that right now. Seriously. I'm sorry, but I look at that game versus Giants and I say, ain't no way CJ Gardner-Johnson lets that happen. He just doesn't let that. He's going to go off on the defense.
It's a rerun of the Eagles versus San Francisco at the Link in 23.
And that's what scares me. What scares me. OG Kush, member for 17 months. Thanks so much. He goes, go Birds, fly Eagles, fly 1-0. 1-0. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Anthony Perry, Denver Super Chat. Commanders running back is nicknamed Bill. The Merritt, something Merritt guy.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
After those 2 fumbles Thursday, they calling him Kill Bill after the Tarantino. Oh, gotcha. I didn't know that they call him Bill, but that's good to know because it's a lot easier to say Bill than his rest of his name, especially when I'm calling. He's also a spark plug on our defense, and we needed that. I agree. We lose tomorrow, it's over. I agree. And unless it's like just one of those crazy games, but the Eagles show you a lot of fight. But if they come out and play the way they did last week, bad. Be right back. Philly going to charge my phone. Okay. Remember Charles Haley on the Cowboys being off in the locker room and they didn't cut him? Yeah, I think a lot of Cowboys did that though. But yeah, he was kind of a nut too. I mean, I don't care if he's a pain in the ass. I really don't. I care that that he comes ready to play.
Yeah.
I'm fiending over here. I haven't popped my shit in weeks. I don't know what's going on with you guys. It's like Y2K for the Eagles more. It really is. OG Kush says it starts in the trenches and take care of the ball. Agreed. Yeah, it would be nice to see that running game get going early. Like, just come out, establish it, but with some sort of balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You really need to. I don't know why it has to be where it's all Barkley or it's all, the passing game. It's all the Barkley or all pass. Like, have a balance. People always say, well, what do you think the Eagles should be? Like, what's their identity? I mean, I think it needs to be a well-balanced attack. You know, I think their identity should be balanced because they've got both the receivers and they got the running back to do that.
Yeah, they have to put up some screen passes, some jet sweeps, some tosses to the outside, some easy slants. I mean, there's got to be something that's open tomorrow. So
yeah, exactly. Tortiville says, I think Howie addresses both lines via trade edge Granderson from Saints and guard Teller from the Browns. I really like Granderson. Like he's pretty young. I would love to get him. I think he's like 28 or something like that.
Yeah, he's in his prime.
Teller, yeah. I mean, to me, it's news to me about Teller. But if he's a guard and he can play and help that line, do it. You know, we got to get that line going. You need that both lines are getting outplayed, and that's basically causing a lot of problems. And because I think that the offensive line last year was so dominant that they masked a lot of the problems that we had. And this year you don't get that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna be fine, Lord Vaughn. Joey 500. Jalen will go crazy tomorrow. 270 passing yards, 50 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 rushing. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, good day.
Joey, upload some shorts, dingbat.
I haven't uploaded a short in
I haven't either. I need to upload some, but you do one, you get like 50,000 views, and you're like they pay you like 15 cents. Like, did you ever notice the shorts pay nothing?
Yeah, I know they don't. Yeah,
they don't. I got a feeling Denzel Ward and Jalen Phillips is coming, both of them. Interesting. I'm kind of interested in this guard idea. I kind of like that idea to trade for a guard if you can get them. JH, day your super chat. He goes, I don't see trades happening anymore. We need picks to stock up for runs in 26, 27. I think we will be dominant this year's average. Well, I mean, you got what? How many picks we got now? 12 picks? I think we have 12. We have a lot of picks. They're not
10.
I
thought maybe we have 10. I mean, we gave up 2 for big.
Well, including the compensatory picks that haven't come out.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah, so it's like when you add the compensatory picks, I think it's like 11 or 12 now. So they're not going to keep all those picks.
No, of course not.
You know, I mean, I don't know. I think this team, like, if you look at the NFC, I think it's wide open. So the Eagles, I mean, they make a few moves, they could get right back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, I think the toughest team out there right now, I think, is Tampa. I think Tampa's been a fight. They've been a real fighting team. I mean, look, they're down 2-3 receivers every damn week. Baker Mayfield's been coming clutch every week, man. Like, I have to give them respect, and that defense is really damn good too. I mean, not so much the Lions, and maybe the Lions will come back. I mean, I think they did the whole league a favor when Brian Branch beat the crap out of Juju Smith-Schuster last week.
I love it. I send him a thank you card.
It's not funny, but it's funny. I don't know. I thought it was
no, it's like we all loved it. Are you kidding? We remember that guy from the Super Bowl.
Gosh.
But yeah, I think Tampa's up there. We beat them though. I mean, we beat them. Mm-hmm. So that says something about us, but I think Detroit's the tough right now. To me, Detroit's the team. And it's interesting because Monday night is Tampa. In Detroit. I'm sorry.
That's gonna be
it's gonna be Tampa versus Detroit. It's gonna be a great game. I'm very excited. I'm gonna be streaming that game. That's gonna be an exciting game. But yeah, Tampa's playing good football. They are. They're 5-1. We didn't give up on Dean, and he balled out last year. Steen's gonna be great. Line just got to gel now. We're getting healthy. So, and I think the injuries is the biggest problem.
All right, so what's the plan with Nakobe Dean right now? Like, what?
My plan would be this: I would put him out there, and I would use tomorrow. I would use Jahad Campbell at the edge not full time, but I'd give him maybe like 5, 6 snaps, 7 snaps at the edge tomorrow, because I think you have to find somebody else that can rush the passer. You just don't have enough guys. With Zadarius Smith retiring, Nolan Smith on IR, if you could get Dean out there, I think that helps you in your run game, in your run defense. But we need to see if Campbell can do the edge, if he looks like he's competent, because you need edge rushers right now more than anything.
Yeah, true.
That's what I would do. I would still play Campbell mostly where he's been playing, and then just rotate Dean in. But I would also give him extra snaps at edge and get Dean out there. I think it's important.
They're gonna have to try it. They can't pass on it. I mean, Dean was supposed to have snaps last week. I don't know if he played special teams, or I thought he had 20-something%.
I think he had a couple snaps. I don't think he played much.
Yeah, it wasn't much. No, I tried to see. I couldn't even see him unless he wasn't on defense at all and was on special teams.
I don't remember. I thought I saw him out there one time, but I think that was on special teams, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
Dad says, Wyatt Teller is a good option if Dickerson is still hurt bad. Teller is not rated better than Steen right now. Well, yeah, I mean, if Dickerson's still hurt, you got to do something. I don't want Dickerson back banged up. I want Dickerson to get a chance to get healthy. I'd much rather deal with these games without him right now and rest him tomorrow, rest him versus the Giants, and then get him that whole bye week. If you give him 3 weeks and let him come back for Green Bay, Detroit, it may look completely different, because I think his health is a big problem right now.
Yeah.
Nick David Super Chat goes, Campbell is good in coverage to play. Is too good in coverage to play edge. But you got to do something.
You
got to do something, because you don't have an edge rusher at all. And I don't care how good of a cover corner or cover linebacker you are. If that quarterback can hold on to the ball and wait, and there's no pressure coming, eventually guys are going to get open.
True that.
I'm not saying put him full time, but I think you need to get some snaps in and see what he looks like.
Yeah.
Campbell don't have any moves at edge. He needs to work on his bag and get strong. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, he's a rookie. He's not going to be polished and perfect.
And I understand that Fangio doesn't want to put too much on his plate for his rookie year, but I mean, you're 5-6 games down the road now, and if they want to put it like we're saying, but not full time go there, but just for maybe a series or just see how it works out. I mean, it's just going to be, it's not like he's never done it before. He's not going to be confused on what he's doing, but does he have the strength? Does he have the, he just doesn't have a lot of reps at that position. So he might not look great, but maybe due time, he will look good if they do it a few times per game the rest of the season. So
yeah,
give it a shot.
Dad says Bond would probably be better at edge, but that's not happening.
No.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with Bond is do you want to take Bond out of linebacker? I know Scatterboo ran over him last week, but
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. He wasn't good at edge with New Orleans. So is he going to be good at edge with the Eagles? That's what I wonder.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see how they handle. It's going to be interesting to see how they handle the edge with Darius Smith not there. No Nolan Smith. We'll see how they go about it. But they gotta do something. They're gonna have to start blitzing more too, man, because they're gonna have to manufacture pressure because it's just not there.
And when they do, they can't even touch these quarterbacks. That's the problem. They throw a blitz in there and they still can't touch anybody.
They want me to ask you about the Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, great movie. Great movie.
There you go. Joey said great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Please like it. Absolutely. Carter's lack of pressure is probably a big part of the lack of success on our edge. Well, I've actually liked the pressure, the push up the middle, but it just nobody on the edges though.
No one can win the matchup, unfortunately.
They have to trade for an edge. No, there's no question. And I think the if the Eagles lose tomorrow, they may say the hell with it. We're not trading anybody.
Dude,
so they got to win tomorrow.
This is what I'm saying. I feel like a trade is going to be a complete waste of time with draft compensation. If this offense can't get back on course, if this offense can't get back on course tomorrow, I'm not not trading for an expensive rental this year. I'm just it's just a waste. It's a waste of time.
Yeah. No, I think that's what they think. I gotta watch it. Okay. When Joey watches something about Mary,
Fuck you. You're watching.
I'll watch Killer Clowns in Outer Space live performance band.
Yeah.
Tweetyville says, I'm really disappointed in Hunt. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. It's been one of the things I've been most disappointed about is nothing from Nolan Smith. Well, who's been hurt, but nothing from him early on. And Hunt just like Hunt. I mean, he drops the interception versus the Giants. And
that would have been his only play. That would have been his only play that he actually did something, and that's not even anything crazy either.
Yeah.
So
he's been horrible.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Horrible. Yeah. Let's see here. They're going to trade for Derek Barnett. Not if they want to win or not. Not if they want to win. One thing I'll say is Hurts usually steps up his games like this. He knows how big this game is for the Wentz and Hurts debate. I think he shows up to. I think so too. I think just knowing Hurts, like these kind of situations, every time we've for the most part, except for 2023, most of the time when we've had situations like this, he always steps up and answers the call. So
yeah,
we'll see. Carlos Davis Super Chat goes, no matter what happens tomorrow, Dallas still stinks. They do.
True that.
They do. Oh, Alabama pick 6. Well, that's cool. I'm going to put that game on as soon as this is over, which is about now. But is there anything else, man, before we get out of here you want to talk about?
No, I think we went over everything. I mean, it's, I don't know what offense we're going to be watching tomorrow, and that's going to be the big question. Our defense is going to do whatever they possibly can. We don't know if, whether Jalen Carter's back or not. I hope he is, but, then you got to start thinking, like, are some of these guys coming back too early? Maybe they're, maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't know, but they have to come out with a win tomorrow. They got to try.
Like if Q can't finish the game tomorrow, then it's like he's not ready. Are they going to put Dickerson out there? Or are they going to let him rest? I mean, we'll find out. There's no doubt about it. I do think the Eagles are going to win tomorrow. I have them winning 28-20, 21, somewhere around there. I do think they're going to win. Yeah, because I think
it'll be close.
And those guys are going to answer the call after the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and if they can't show up this week after 2 straight losses and a bad one to the Giants, they're not showing up the rest of the year. So to me, this is the fork in Crossroads. John says, "Go Devils." I like the Flyers, but hey, they've done nothing. So, all right, but you'll be streaming tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow. So,
yes.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Thanks for joining us. I hope everybody has a wonderful night. We will definitely see you guys tomorrow. Should be an interesting game. Yes. No doubt about it. But we're going to get out of here. And you guys have a great night. And we'll find out tomorrow what this team is really made of. That's for sure. With that said, we out of here. Peace.
Peace out.
Got plenty of time.
Come on.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off! It's over!
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dad. That was on you, Dad. That was on you, Dad.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott. Trying to feed the fantasy lamb. Trying to feed the lamb. You tried to feed the lamb. You got to give it the lamb. God. It's over. It's over, Dak. Put Trey Lance in the game. Trey Lance can't do worse than you.
I'm an idiot because I buy into this shit. I buy into this shit. Because here's the thing. I am a grown-ass man. And I talk the talk. It is killing me.
I feel it coming. I feel like it's going to take Jerry Jones taking off, it's over.